rings right now. The Elden Rings. The Elden
Hey,
Rung.
Dennis.
What?
Elden.
Hold on.
Don't. Okay, hold on. Let me go back.
Might be long enough.
I think you're good.
The Elden
No.
Ring.
It's like 3.
The Elden Ring world record is 28 minutes right now.
Jesus.
The fucker's been out for 3 weeks.
Well,
Wow.
What the fuck?
did we beat that entire... Well, I guess that doesn't... You can't beat every boss. You just have to beat the end boss.
Yeah, that's the any percent speed run.
Oh, okay.
I saw a couple weeks ago, like, somebody already had 100% achievements on it.
So you just need to get the.
Oh, they probably had that in like 5 days.
So Steve, you just basically need to get the mount, and then you can just motor to the end boss, and then if you know the fight, you can beat him. Or
Yeah,
what?
pretty much.
Oh, Steve.
Uh-huh.
I finished Metroid today.
I did.
Oh,
You
yeah?
did. I saw it.
Yeah.
I would have been there, but I was teaching Taser to the
I figured you were at work.
children.
But,
Yeah.
It was like I had 30 minutes left, and I pulled it off.
Nice.
Yeah, but
What do you think? What you thought
What would
of
you do
Metroid Prime?
for a Klondike?
Have
bar?
you ever you wanted to go so far as to do more like even been do as far him?
What?
What did you think of?
Farham.com.
What did you think of Metroid Prime?
I enjoyed it.
What did you think of Metroid Prime though?
I enjoyed it.
It looked
The
like
boss.
Oh, I enjoyed it.
Okay, cool.
I got him down to the final phase on my first try.
Wow.
And, well, I mean, they kind of prep you the entire game, right? To switch your guns per color.
True.
Especially with the pirates. So I got that down pretty fast. And I saw the triple groove, so I figured you had to, like, roll under him at some point. And then it took me about an hour to finally get all the mechanics down, especially because of the jumping from X-ray to thermal to regular. So, no, it was fun.
He can be a toughie, but he's fun. Yeah.
I almost one-shotted Ridley.
Uh-huh.
Mecha Ridley.
And then that took me
It is Mecha Ridley.
took me about 4 tries to get that
So
down.
while you were doing Mecha Ridley and I was watching, I was like, why have you charged your gun and you're facing him and you're not shooting him?
Because you got to wait until he bends down to fire breath, and then you
Okay.
hit him.
'Cause
Like,
otherwise
as
he
he's-
blocks it or what?
Well, as he charges you, you can't do much damage to him.
Well, why wouldn't you still take the shot for damage? Because damage.
But
is damage.
it doesn't always. You got to wait until there's an opening.
Well, like he would charge you, and then he would turn around you'd have like a second and a half window, and I was like, why aren't you?
But if you're
shooting?
too far away, he'll auto charge again and just keep auto charging until you get close enough
Right,
for
'cause
him
he
to
was-
come down.
Okay, that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
I
You
didn't
can
understand.
move and shoot at the same time.
That's what I was-
Ready for 5 seconds
I beat the
silence?
game.
Yup.
Cred roll.
Okay. I'm gonna hit
I'm
the button.
ready.
In 5, 4, 3,
I'm not good at video games.
2, 1.
I swallowed a fucking burp for this podcast.
What?
If you
You swallowed a burp? Did that
hold on,
hurt?
it's coming. There it is.
Oh no.
Bless
Oh,
you.
God damn.
That's what happens when you swallow a burp.
You sneeze.
Hey,
Oh, God, you sneeze.
It comes out your nose when
Yeah.
you swallow it.
Oh, not yesterday. Fucking Sunday night, I went to bed. So like, it was St. Patty's week, and I had been bartending nonstop, and it was awful. I made a lot of money, but Sunday I was off, so I slept until 11, of course, and I got up and I just started eating, and I ate like an entire bag of fried chicken and a quart-sized side of mashed potatoes and gravy, and then I made a half-smoked chicken, and then I got a 12-pack of Miller Lite, and then I made 1,200 calories worth of buttered popcorn, and then I had
That's
a
like
chocolate
that's
bar.
like 2 packs of popcorn.
No, like from
Popcorn
like
doesn't have that many calories.
from,
but
like,
the butter does.
we-
That's what I'm saying. It's like 2 boxes of popcorn.
Yeah.
but I did it from the kettle, so like I filled up like an entire like stainless steel cup full of
Jesus.
it, and then I immediately went to sleep because I smoked a lot of weed, and then I woke up at 4 a.m, like just like mouth vomiting into my mouth, and I like breathed a little bit of it in, and I was like, "Oh, this is how Chonky dies."
Oh no.
But I was conscious, so I didn't actually die. But it was awful, and I don't recommend it.
That diet actually sounds like me every day for the past 6 months.
Well,
So-
I have chronic heartburn problems, so I applaud your ability to do that. But it hurts Chonky.
My heartburn gets worse if I don't eat.
oh, I
Yeah,
just
in the
ignore
morning,
the pain.
So, in the morning it's bad. You got to chug water in the morning to stop it, and then greasy food, so like fried chicken all day. Bad. And then of course alcohol.
That's not the
doesn't
sound chickens make.
I don't know what kind of chickens they got down in Louisiana.
help. Yeah, we got
We got the mangy chickens.
the Pennsylvania mange chicken goes.
They're featherless. They're like they're sphinx chickens.
It's technically called Animal 4937, but we grow them in PA.
Chicken-like organism, I think, is
Yeah.
what KFC patented it as.
Yeah.
That's got to be a fucking hellscape. The factory where those things are.
Kill me, Bok Bok!
Are you saying baka?
Kill me, Baka! You Baka fucking gaijin!
Don't call me an idiot. Fuck you. Chicken-like organism.
I'm not your chicken waifu!
Senpai, notice. Senpai, slaughter me.
Slaughter me, senpai.
Slaughter me, senpai.
Batter me, senpai.
Previously on...
Botched.
I'm covered in poop. I'm covered in gas. I'm covered in blood. These are the people I call family. This is why I didn't do anything. Oh, jeez. Come on, guys.
I think I burned my nipple off.
I mean, to be fair, we were only responsible for one of those.
Welcome
You
back.
caused the chain reaction that caused all of it.
That's fair. Welcome back, listeners, to our 35th episode of our 6th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to start right where we left off last time, as the group has just dispatched a couple of fun dead, and they're outside the bathroom that Kevin couldn't kick in the door for because he's a weak.
And I was running into the bathroom. Does the water work?
Well, the entire sink is covered in fungus.
Toilet?
Also, literally everything is cut. Like, breathing in here is a bad time.
Well, I wouldn't run in if I can visibly see
the
that
spores,
everything
yeah.
is just...
Yeah.
You could try to light
You
it on
just
fire,
poke your
though.
head in a little bit, and you're like, it's all fungus.
How was your nap?
River. Oh, I am in so much pain.
Does that mean you're happy?
I don't know. I feel like River. You got any more of those mushrooms?
Yeah, bro. I've got a whole bag.
Give me a handful.
I mean, whoa, buddy, slow down. I think you
Give
might
me-
be developing a
Alright.
habit.
Give me a
Last time you did a handful, he thought the sandstorm was cotton candy.
Give me a pinky nail full.
Okay, yeah.
I take it and I start to put it towards my face, and then I rub it all over my chest
Okay.
because it's itchy.
It definitely burns when you do that, but yeah, you rub it into like the raw skin of your
You
chest.
think that's a good idea?
Do you rub it into the nipple wound?
Well, yeah, that's the only place that is like oozing at the moment.
I mean, you don't really have any skin, so it's kind of all kind of.
Well, mostly the nipple wound.
Charlie?
Okay, so you shove it into your nipple wound.
Charlie?
Weird.
Yeah.
Nip lining.
Can I come in the cabin, or do I have to sit outside?
Freezing.
No, these two jackasses get to sit outside now, I think.
But I stink.
He smells terrible.
Yeah.
You know
If you
what? It's
fermented
been
shit
3
in
years.
him.
Ain't nobody had a shower. I don't give a fuck.
I appreciate
But like,
that.
There's no doors in the cabin.
yeah, that's true. There are no doors, so there's probably enough airflow that you're not going to pass out from
Well, and
gasoline fumes.
The gasoline and the
Oh,
the
now hold on. Charlie grew up
Kumite?
huffing gas.
So then you're going to
He
get
loves
high while
gas
you're
ratings.
driving.
and it was my right shoulder that got hit by the bottle and
Yes.
it's covered in gasoline. So I'll just lean that out the window and we drink.
So
Can we keep going?
yeah, we got plenty
Yeah.
of fuel. I got plenty of Nip fungus. We're good.
So eventually, that entire tank did not fill up. It ran out of gas before that. But you got,
A third?
you would say you probably got about 40 gallons of gas in that
Nice.
thing
That's pretty good.
before.
I also
it
take
ran
the
out.
hose from the gas pump
Okay.
Smart.
so we can siphon.
That's smart.
Yep.
Okay. You just use.
I
a
don't. Why
knife
is
or
she
something.
taking that hose? I don't. Why are you saying she's smart? I mean, she is, but like, could you explain
You'll-
it to me like I'm 5?
No.
You'll see later. I'll show you.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
Don't throw any more shit. I'm done with that.
River, you want to
Okay.
go up on these towers and take like a heroic dose?
A heroic?
What does
dose?
that mean?
It means more than 5 grams.
Yeah.
Okay.
Technically 7 to 10 grams.
Of shrooms?
Yes.
Yeah. Which
Buddy,
no.
no.
Yeah. I feel like
why
I'm
don't you?
just getting to know the beast?
Yeah, I feel like maybe you should take a break and see other things to put on your body.
What are you, my fucking dad?
No, I'm the guy who owns this fungus.
You got any liquor?
No.
You got that bottle of Percocets I gave you?
Yeah.
We'll give it back.
Well, I thought you said I could have it.
Well, I'm in a lot of pain right now.
I mean, I guess that is their prescribed
or I
use.
could trade it to you for.
How about
a
I
heroic
dole them?
dose.
How about I dole them out to you? How about I dole them out to you in like increments to make them last really nice and long?
Okay, but maybe before you give them to me, you could like lick them and then dip them into the fungus and then flick them to me.
Yeah, that sounds safe. I do it.
Fungusets. Yeah.
Fungus.
All right. You do
I
that.
feel like those really would have caught on back home.
It's like baby bottle pop, but it's with Percocets.
Fun dip?
Fun dip.
Fung dip?
That's a
Fung
great
dip.
idea, though,
Fun
right?
dip.
All right. Out of character question. What would happen if you snorted pulverized dried mushroom? Would that make you trip?
Yeah. Because
I would think.
it would probably make you trip quicker because it would
Direct
be
to the brain?
hitting your bloodstream a lot quicker than waiting for
But
it
would
to
it activate? Like, does it have to be digested to activate?
No, because the mushrooms itself, I mean, you're eating poison, so you're just putting the poison right into your bloodstream.
Yeah. I mean, because you can eat cocaine, right?
You can eat cocaine.
It makes you feel ill,
It does make you feel ill.
but you also get that rush. To Google
Okay.
as we drive. Meanwhile,
So, Sean, do you have clothes?
I have a cape made out of a
You have a cape, but you're naked.
flannel, and I'm naked, and I got a gun.
So, are you outside the car
I feel like I got on one of those
on that
towers.
hot seat with no pants?
I mean, are there other clothes here? There's I'm sitting
There's
on a
the-
riot shield.
I mean, you could sit on a riot shield. I'm just talking about the rest of your body that's uncovered while you're driving. The other clothes were those dried up, bloody clothes inside the
And we left the
fuel station.
the bandages are far behind us now, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I try to like huddle under this cloak that I've created? Like, so like if there's a tower on the side of the truck that war boys used to like throw dynamite sticks at people with,
Yep.
I'm gonna get on the top of it
Yep.
and then like hunker down in basically fetal position, but like squat, like a Slavic squat fetal position.
I'm sure that'll be great over long distances.
And I'm gonna coat myself with the flannel.
It's actually the most natural human sitting position. We're just not used to doing it in Western society.
Yeah, I've been training.
Mm-hmm. With the full wind of driving.
When I used to work at a restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. You do that. You and your weird little egg thing that
You
you're
should
doing.
turn
back
your
there.
cape into a diaper.
A Kuiper. No, the wind will take the shit behind me. I don't even have to like hold it anymore.
It was more about protecting your
Taint.
your tape.
And
Yeah.
also, if you run into anybody, it's just not like, hey, here's my giblies.
It's the apocalypse. I'm sure they'll be okay.
All right.
And then I'll keep an eye on my
Oh, the confidence in that
on my
man.
frontal
Seeing
burn
Dark Man
wounds. I
naked.
guess is a good way to say that. Like the entire sunburn torso death region that's on me.
What? Say that again.
I'm just gonna like keep a medical eye on my my frontal pain.
Okay. You keep an eye on it.
Medicine check of a 15
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
as we drive.
it's a lot of pain, and if you had skin, you'd probably guess that you were burned.
Yeah.
So without skin, it's probably bad, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've never skinned a person and gotten them sunburned to know
Blow on it a
what
little
sort
bit.
of bad things happen, but I'm going to guess it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
So are you driving into like the state forests, or you just want to stay parallel till you get up to like Yosemite and then cut left to go into California?
It's Charlie's choice. She's driving.
Yep.
Well, she's gonna ask you what you think.
I mean, I think we should go into the redwoods. It's going to be a little bit less hot on Shane.
Sean!
And it kind of leaves us up for ambush, but it would be a little bit, I don't know. If it was me, I would go into the forest.
Do you have a map? Are you looking
Don't
at the
worry
map?
about ambush. The monkeys aren't violent unless you are carrying bananas. You don't have any bananas, do you, Kevin?
He's got a bottle of 99 bananas.
No, way too phallic for me to ingest. Yeah, no. Even when you break them off, they're still little peepees. I'm okay. I don't eat bananas.
Okay.
You're a hell of a lot nicer than me. Your first thought was that we should guide the people who are being assholes. Fuck.
What?
You know what?
Where
That's
are we
fine. That's
guiding?
fine. Yeah. I guard the people who are assholes.
Guard.
Oh, sorry, I'm not from Georgia.
Yeah.
Oh, we're actually on the outside with the guns, so we're the ones guarding you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the sun and
From the
stuff.
monkeys.
From the
From the evil monkeys that want Kevin's bananas.
the flying monkeys, yes.
Wait, so voice and head of the monkeys real, or are
No,
they just like
just the
the
fucking
trip,
monkeys.
the trip hallucinations of Tucson?
Probably the second one.
The
Pro-
monkeys
he
are-
only said probably.
I mean, could monkeys have escaped from a zoo and made their way into the forests and rule them over with an iron fist?
It wasn't a zoo, it was a research facility.
And are their asses blue? We'll never know.
Those are
High or low, River?
Gibbons.
okay. Low.
Well,
I'm not telling you if there's
find out
monkeys.
sometime.
Let's go into
I
the
hate
forest.
this. We're going into the forest. Yeah.
Okay,
we
so
have
you're,
to know.
So you're
we
just
have to know.
cutting into the forest now.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
forest is really safe, except for the monkeys.
So you actually are traveling for quite a while, and you don't notice any roads that cut into the forest. I mean, obviously you could go off-road, though I don't know if I'd recommend just driving straight in.
I mean, all the forestry roads are probably grown over by this point.
Yeah, that's true as well. So you do see a sign for Bishop, a small town, and it does, on your map anyways, look like at that point you would have a route into the woods. It's going to turn into dirt roads pretty fast, but
I thought we were going to California.
We're in
you're
California.
in California.
Didn't we want to
Yeah.
go to Sacramento or something?
Yes. If you go up, so to get to where, basically to have a completely left shot to where you're going, you want to go to Yosemite, which is further north by quite a bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we're here.
And we could just take
Yeah.
the one all the way up, right?
Yeah, so the road that you're on right now is the 395, and that will take you the entire way to where you would turn to go through Yosemite to get,
To the one.
I don't see the one anywhere.
I don't know anything about it. I'm just. Are we taking the Pacific Trail? Are we hiking the Pacific Northwest Trail?
The Pacific Crest Trail?
The Appalachian Pacific Trail?
It's the PCR. It's not a big deal.
It's harder than the Appalachian Trail. It's no big deal.
Yeah, you hike your own hike. It's fun, man. You can do the Appalachian Pacific all you want.
I know. I think. Hey, this town looks pretty dope.
Yeah, I bet the monkeys haven't formed some sort of weird society here or anything.
So you're getting ever closer to Bishop. Charlie, roll me a perception check.
Okay.
I also have eyes.
You're not driving.
Have you guys read Marvel comics at all?
Did they have one
Monkey
about
Man.
monkeys taking over?
I hope so, but I was thinking more like bishops from the future, and like maybe this town is a part in time, and we can like stay.
You mean the
together.
Morlock Bishop?
Was Bishop a Morlock?
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought he was just from the future.
me
Yeah.
too, but it's because we probably didn't actually read the Bishop comics.
Yeah, that's probably I
We
didn't
just
actually read the comics.
watched
I,
Yeah.
I watched the cartoon when I was
Yeah.
little.
Same.
I got a 19.
You notice that the check engine light comes on, and not long after that, the truck is really sputtering and shaking, jiving around.
Charlie's pissed off.
Roll an intelligence check.
You know, it's not my best. It's a 10.
It's Kevin's fault.
It could be anything.
I know cars.
Sure, Kevin. Roll an intelligence check.
But this is a truck.
It's true.
13.
Ish.
If you had to guess, Kevin, that gas is probably a bit old. And by bit, I mean way, 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 way past its expiration date. So it's probably doing more harm than good to your vehicle, especially driving it for as long as you are.
Charlie.
What?
Oh, all right. Hey, we might have to pitch this.
I swear to fucking God. One more thing.
You're about a mile out of Bishop at this point. Truck is still moving. It's just
Do I
struggling.
think it's going to make it the mile into town?
You think it'll probably get into town before it dies, if it dies.
You can push it. I mean, either way, right? We're only a mile
Oh,
out.
I'm pushing this
Okay,
bitch.
all right. Hey.
It's getting there. It's
Hey.
getting as far as it'll go.
Missy,
Okay.
I
Well,
like your attitude. You could just, chill it on the pirate words.
while Barley and Kevin are arguing about the truck,
Mhm.
Barley Chenson,
Barley Jensen.
I'm gonna fashion my flannel shirt into more of like a bandolier tartan kind of thing that just like goes across from my shoulder to my hip.
Like a naked Scottishman?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
okay.
like a naked Scottish guy.
Sure.
I'm just gonna like kind of like push it into the funky nipple,
Okay.
the fungus, not the fungus. Fungus is a strong word. The trip nipple, I
Okay.
guess.
The trip nipple.
Yeah.
Got it.
Triple.
So when you you flick your trip nipple, you get a little high.
Yeah.
Is that what's up?
Yeah. It's like jacking my tits
Sure. You jack your tits straight up.
Jack your tits off.
to the max.
Yeah. So
Jack your tits
roll me a
up.
survival
Jack your tits up.
to make a good tit jacker.
Ba-da-ba-da-bow.
Survival is like totally
Wisdom.
wisdom plus 3, 16.
You make an excellent tit jacker, and it's comfy and it's supportive.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's hard to find. Comfy and supportive.
Is the crusty flannel of the dead guy that starved to death on the New Mexico gas station thing like making me itchy at all? Or
Oh, you're very itchy because you don't have skin.
Mm.
You're uncomfortable constantly. Every inch of you is uncomfortable at
Thank
all
God.
times.
All right, so con 19 not to itch my skin off.
Good.
My quote unquote skin off.
It's your new skin.
Yeah. Eventually, you'll grow new skin. Maybe.
I'm definitely on the lookout for new skin,
Nuevo Skincheros.
Okay.
but I don't see any right now.
All right.
I like to think that Sean just looks like your thumb when you lose your fingernail,
Yeah,
Kind of.
everywhere.
but everywhere.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Like not quite Fallout Ghoul, but very close.
Somewhere between Fallout Ghoul and Deadpool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
somewhere around there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Uh,
I love Deadpool. Got it.
Dead ghoul.
Knock
Dead
on
ghoul.
wood. Knock
Dead
on wood.
ghoul.
Never have lost a nail. I hope I never do.
Oh man,
That shit
I've
is
lost
so
gross.
all 10 of these before.
Well,
Sucks
look at
so
your
bad.
fucking monster hands. Of course you have.
I've lost 8 at once.
never.
I've only ever lost toenails.
I've never lost a toenail either.
never.
I wasn't
any-
really good around doors when I was a kid.
Have you guys ever broken bones?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've never broken a bone
Yeah,
either.
I got in a motorcycle
High
crash.
five.
I was bragging about never having broken a bone the night before I got in that motorcycle crash.
I can't wait to drive
Karma
you home.
came for you so hard.
I definitely have hairline fractures all over my body, but never broken a bone.
Yeah, one time.
I broke my spine.
Whoa.
You don't need that.
You guys know that.
You really broke your spine?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she said it on the show.
No,
numerous times.
I was blackout
Yeah.
drunk. What happened? Tell me again.
I'll remember this time.
A very
promise.
large headboard hit me.
Headboard, like on a bed?
Yeah. It
Interesting.
was a carved oak headboard.
And you were laying in the bed?
I was sitting on the floor taking the bottom apart, and somebody was supposed to be
Okay,
holding the
okay.
headboard. Yeah. And it fell, and if they hadn't screamed, it would have smacked me in the back of my head.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
You're still with him.
It was not him.
So he struck you with a oak
Yeah.
headboard.
It was not him.
Well, to be fair, she should have cooked the toast right.
Cut
I
that.
do burn
I'm
it
gonna-
every time.
Yeah, this one time we were going to the hospital because my sister broke her arm, and we didn't have power in the house, so I manually closed the garage. But I also didn't use the handle. I just stuck my finger between the joints, which came crashing down on all 8 of my fingers. So we had a double trip as we went to go see my sister, but also then put a hot needle through 8 of my fingernails to drain them all.
Nice.
My balls just hurt.
I lost all of them. Now you understand
My
my
balls
hate
hurt.
of finger gore.
Luckily, hands heal real well.
Yeah, no, it takes like 2 months, 3 months for your fingernails to come back.
Nice.
Yeah, you just got to not move them.
Yeah, it's great to play hockey with no fingernails. Taping
Another
each
bougie sport. That
one
you-
of my
That's why they
fingers.
give
And
you the
this has
gloves.
been botched. Bye.
Bro, so one time I was at a high school party and the police showed up and we were on the second floor and I was too much of a puss to jump off from the second story window to the yard to run away. So I basically just did like a letdown off of the gutter, except that I was like 240 pounds. So the gutter bent under my hand.
The gutter let you down.
No, the gutter. So like the gutter was well attached, but like it's aluminum, so like it bent underneath me, and then I was like trying to let go, and it slid that way and just like cut open the entirety of my left palm.
Ooh.
I was like, oh, that's pretty gnarly, and I got away from the police, but I did need first aid.
You know, that's funny because one time I went to a college party
Dude
and,
sliced his whole
and
fucking
I
hand
was
open.
the police.
Mm-hmm.
And a guy straight jumped off the back balcony on the second floor, like belly flop, face planted in the grass.
That's not how you do that. You gotta roll.
Oh
Got
no.
up, and he got up and ran, and we were like, "You fucking earned that."
Yeah.
We weren't even
Let that
gonna arrest
motherfucker
him.
go.
We were just gonna tell him to leave. Like it's fine.
Okay,
Oh, man.
okay, one last.
I have one. I have one.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. You
so
escape the cops, then I'll escape the cops.
okay. Well, this is the cops escaped us because there was a college party that we got busted
We were chasing
on.
the cops.
And there was about 25 to 40 of us in this house, very small house. And it was rowdy and loud, and the cops came and knocking. And so one of the people there opened the door.
Oh, hey!
Hey, what's going on? So the cops come in and they line everybody up inside. And as they're taking everybody's IDs, names, and everything, they get a shooting 3 blocks down. So they got half of the party, and my half got away scot-free as they went out and dealt with the shooting.
Nice.
Yeah.
We were not so lucky. We were having a house party on college property. Duh, smart. And it was a Thursday night. Our neighbors were super angry that we were having a party and we were not responsive to their request. So they, of course, called the police. I was going outside to have a cigarette with another person at the party as soon as the police rolled up on like a motorcycle to the front door, because that's what they do in the quad, is they just roll the motorcycle right there. And we just kept walking casually. And then went around the side, opened the window to our first floor apartment, and was like, "The cops are here." And people were like, "You're joking. Go away." It was like, "Okay, we warned you." One person like jumped out, and everyone else got arrested, except for us. It was pretty great. Cool story.
So
I obey the
Rivers-
law,
Police.
so I don't have any stories.
Yeah, I mean, you could just say you're a nerd.
Yeah.
It's fine. Like,
Kurt once told me a story about how he blew up a text message of yours and put it on the wall, but I don't really know what happened.
I thought you were gonna say he blew up a building.
He blew up a
I
police
don't
station.
think we can tell Kurt's story.
Well, Kurt's dead, so Kurt can't tell the story, and I don't have the full information. So that
You were friends with Kurt Cobain.
no.
That's why the shotgun thing happened.
He's dead.
He told
Did
Tristan the story.
Wait, did Dennis kill Kurt because of the?
He said too
World
much.
of Warcraft.
Did
Text message?
5-year-old Dennis kill Kurt Cobain?
Yeah.
Yes.
His little hands were perfect to not leave fingerprints on the shotgun.
He just thought it was another baby there for like a photo shoot. What's that
Okay.
shotgun for?
So we're in Bangor, Maine, right?
So Rivers, as we're chugging into town, River is going to be very on the lookout for what is known as monkey sign.
What is monkey sign?
It's shit.
on,
Monkey sign. Monkey sign is the motion of the leaves
What?
as the evil monkeys swing through the
The
branches.
quote unquote evil monkey. So it's like
Hold on. And here I was thinking that monkey sign was kind of like hobo symbols
Yeah.
to allow other monkeys in the area to know that they're in safe territory.
So
hold on.
Just spray painted bananas.
Hold on. So you see a rustling in the leaves, followed by possibly a geometric shape in the leaves, and that's
Geometric monkeys.
geometric monkey leaf shapes. And
Geomonkeys.
that's how you know the monkeys are coming to get you, and you have to flee the forest because you're high on mushrooms.
I mean,
Does he see
also you could just like look for their poop or whatever.
okay. So as you roll into Bishop, there's a few things that you immediately notice. And by the way, at this point,
Monkey
it's
sign.
getting dark. It's like early evening, so it's starting to get kind of dark.
Whoop the monkey stuff.
There's
And
actually a sign and it says monkey.
monkeys
vacancy.
welcome. So
Monkey population.
yeah,
12,000.
humans 0. 4 for
Yeah.
for
Maintenance.
maintenance.
Yep.
So you notice that this town seemingly does not have any fungal growth anywhere near it. Looks very clean. It also has a banner over the road as you're driving in that says "Welcome to Springfest." Welcome to Monkey Town. No, just says like
But it's
"Welcome
in
to
monkey
Springfest."
language. It says
Yeah, English.
It's just in sign language.
Dots.
That's Braille, you idiot.
I know, but like, there's no way to write sign language.
Yeah, you know how deaf people feel the dots on the page to talk.
I don't know. But,
They just make air dots in the air so that
It's
they
what
can
it's-
talk to each other.
Yeah. You go up there and you rub that welcome sign.
Air dots, the welcome
it's
sign of the future.
So you notice that, and then you roll into town, and there are actually some lights on. So it seems like this town has some sort of electricity. You don't see a ton of lights, mostly street lamps, things like that. And there appear to be some lights in some of the buildings. This is a fairly small town. It's not very big. It's probably a very low population. But you roll into town. You don't see anybody, but this is what you notice when you roll
Do
in.
we smell anybody?
Just me.
Roll perception to smell. With disadvantage because Kevin's there.
Oh, 5.
You only smell gasoline and
We just smell Kevin.
poop cum.
How long has it been?
What do you mean?
You haven't literally changed your clothes.
that
You said
smell
it was
doesn't go
burning
away.
and stank, and it was on your shoulder.
But
and
it
your
doesn't
clothes.
go away in a couple hours.
I've been airing out for a couple
That's
hours.
not how gasoline works. You're gonna smell that way for a long time. I feel like.
Not,
That's kind of how gasoline works.
It is how gas works, but it's not how poo cum works.
Yeah, no, poo cum stays.
Who comes stains?
Poo cum does not sublimate very well.
I'll show you.
Yeah. So he stinks.
Well, this place has lights. They gotta have running water.
Or cameras.
Possible.
Well, I'm sure they have cameras.
What about some action?
What?
Lightsaber
Fuck you.
action for your satisfaction.
I mean, you do notice that some of the streets have cameras on them, but they don't appear to move or anything, so you don't know if they're operable.
Charlie,
Your truck chugs along for a little while. I'm assuming you're not stopping. Like 1 or 2 blocks into town, very close to the town square, just sort of and just smoke, black smoke, just rolls out from underneath the hood of the
It's a
truck.
tired
Not the
little
protein
truck.
powder.
No, not the protein powder. What the heck is wrong with you?
Just squatting with my gun up and a cape made of flint or a bandolier made of flannel.
Oh, man.
Naked.
His
He's just a
eyes-
Scottish
hurts.
Smeagol.
Everything
He's
hurts.
a Scottish Smeagol.
Yeah.
Charlie gets out and slams the door very, very hard.
Well, there's no door, but good job.
It's true.
I like
Wham,
I
she
like
He
says.
tends to slam the door very, very hard.
And she says, wham.
I should kick it. I should kick the truck.
I'm gonna go behind the seat of the truck, and I'm gonna get out the club, and I'm gonna put it on the steering wheel, so that nobody takes our truck.
Okay. River, roll me a perception check.
I perceive with a. Yeah, that's an 8.
Okay. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
No
That's probably
rustling in the
fine.
wind.
You are really looking for monkeys. Like, you got a bad feeling about monkeys, but
I feel monkeys on the wind.
I feel monkeys against the wind.
yeah. So you're all
Can
just
you
there.
paint with all the monkeys of the wind?
Probably. I mean, there's a lot of different, killer monkeys.
Why are they killer monkeys?
They mostly make red paint, though.
Mostly. They really specialize in red paint.
There's some brown, if you, you know.
How do you think
You know how to
Rafiki
get
got the lions to trust him?
The drugs.
Yeah.
It was the drugs.
How many monkeys does it take to paint a garage?
It depends on how hard you
Simba.
throw them.
Exactly.
No, that's another joke that I know. Different punchline.
Yep.
Same punchline.
Same punchline.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get out of the truck, and this place is well-to-do, huh?
Yeah, it seems
Jeez.
it's like a pretty nice little small town. You see that
Is there like
all
a city
the buildings.
hall?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you finish, voice and head.
All the buildings seem to be in pretty much perfect condition.
Power wash.
Power washed.
Wow.
There's no fungus. Like I said, doesn't look like there's ever been any fungus on any of these buildings. You don't see dried blood everywhere. You don't see broken sidewalks. Like, everything is pretty much pristine, as if it was just like a time capsule.
A cult.
we should-
It's a cult.
You do see that in some of the buildings, not terribly close to you, you do see the silhouettes of what look like people, like in windows or whatever, but
Those are mannequins.
Is there like a visitor center or
Yeah.
anything of the set?
there's a little gazebo in the center of town. There's a little roundabout, and in the center there looks to be a gazebo with a welcome center sign on it. So
Charlie.
Man, I should have brought that cash from that safe. Did I not bring the cash from the safe?
You don't have pockets.
where are you gonna put it?
In the flannel shirt pocket.
I mean, you.
I feel like it's a high-low at least.
At this point, have like $500 because I think I said there was 300 in the
there
safe.
was, yeah, okay, yeah. So I took it. I got 3, and then
I've got 2.
Yeah, Kevin's got 2.
Yeah,
I'm just like rubbing my wound.
yeah. You rub that nip.
With dirty money. Ugh.
Charlie, do you think he cares about anything anymore? Pain
There's
is
probably
on his
some-
nose.
There's probably some residual cocaine on those things,
That's what
like
I'm
trace
hoping.
amounts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Charlie, we should probably find out who's in charge here.
All right. Yeah. Is there a bench nearby, voice and head?
Yeah, there's all kinds of benches in the middle of the. I mean, on
And
the
Charlie's
sides.
just gonna sit down. Cool. Go ahead.
Wait, do they have
Why don't you want to come with me?
weird?
I don't know.
What, you feel like this has like a Stepford kind of vibe going on?
I mean, probably. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you. I think I think I can get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to tighten my my shoelaces, and I'm gonna walk up to that gazebo, the welcome gazebo.
Sure.
Charlie's gonna very cautiously watch him
Yeah,
with her
fucking
gun
stanky
out.
leg over there.
So
Stanky arm.
you walk up to the gazebo, and it's got big letters on multiple sides that say welcome,
But in Braille.
but in Braille, yes. And you go over
In Morse code.
in Morse code. It's just constantly flashing bright lights.
No,
at
it
you.
would have the write out of ... dash
Oh, okay. Sure.
dash dot dash dash. Anyway, yes.
You go over there, and there are welcome pamphlets that look like they are in fairly pristine condition as well, like features of the town, history of the town, stuff like that. And behind the desk appears to be a mannequin with a fedora, and it's just standing there with its arms out in like a ha-ha sort of pose. It's just stuck that way,
All right.
and it doesn't have a face.
Okay.
Weird.
Is there like a button on it that I could push for like voice? No.
It looks like a standard mannequin.
So what do I learn from the pamphlet? Anything that's like kind of useful on like where human is and why mannequin here?
Where human is.
So these
Why
pamphlets,
mannequin here?
like I said, really nice. And when you start to really dig into them, it's kind of weird because it says the history of the town started about 1.9 years ago, basically.
Oh.
And says that the new inhabitants, they displaced the aggressive old inhabitants.
The monkeys.
And now they are, the new inhabitants that are the watchers of said place and, take special care to weed out any, aggressive humans that stroll through the area or anywhere near the woods for that matter.
Do they literally use the phrase aggressive humans?
Yes.
It's monkeys. We have to leave, guys. It's the monkeys. They've trapped us.
As you flip through the pamphlet, you notice that there are more and more depictions of very dapper looking monkeys, like paw, hand in jacket with a cigar and a hat. Just, yeah.
Shit.
Hey, Charlie.
God dang it.
River, roll me,
Charlie gets up and walks over.
River, roll me a perception check.
All right. Well, that's going to be a natural 20.
You feel like
Shit.
the air has changed a bit, and the hairs on the back of your neck are standing up, and you could swear you hear, in different areas all around you.
Guys, we need to
Hey, River.
make a
River.
banana
No,
and peel out.
No, River, calm down, you drug obsessed.
There's monkeys everywhere.
You've been saying that for miles, River. Stop it.
I start leaving. I
Okay,
leave.
where? Back out the way
Out
you
of
came,
town.
or
Well, I'm
Keep
not going to
going.
go towards the forest. I'm not foolish.
so? But what I'm saying is, are you going basically further in the direction that you were coming from, or back the way you came?
The only way out is through.
Okay, running or walking?
You didn't want to get the car?
The car's dead.
Running.
Shit.
All
you're
right.
You're right.
River just takes off and just starts sprinting in the streets.
He shouts monkeys.
Yeah, he screams monkeys and
But
runs.
he's on all fours and on his knuckles.
Monkeys!
Read this, Charlie. I don't know. This is weird.
This is monkey propaganda is what this is.
Why the fuck is there a bunch of monkeys in this?
Well, so it kind of.
Also, where did they get a printer?
Well, I mean, they have lights, right? I'm more impressed about the layout and the perfect use of negative space. You can't. It's really well done,
Yeah,
but
I went to
That's a
monkey
nice
graphic
pamphlet.
design school.
but
Monkey IP?
the thing is, this kind of feels like one of those fake towns where they would have nuclear testing. Do you know what I mean? In Nevada
Yeah.
and stuff. It's weird. I don't know. I think. Read this. You see, it says good non-aggressive human, and then has a paw up, and then aggressive human with crossbones.
Oh, it doesn't have that. It just says aggressive human. It doesn't mention anything about being a good
But
human.
I'm
You're not
just-
a good-
I'm
you're-
just
you're not
saying,
aggressive.
I think as long as we're not jerks like we have been for the last couple miles,
Oh,
we
yeah.
might be okay. Now, look, I can only talk for myself. The half-naked Scottish golem up there on the tower that has no skin and is paranoid with a gun. I don't know about him. And the man screaming monkeys as he runs through the town, clutching a bag of fungal dust. I don't know.
He's not.
Yeah, about that. As soon as you scream monkeys, Sean is gonna athletics up the nearest light pole.
Okay.
With 20 non-natural.
Yeah, you climb up like it's nothing.
Like I'm a monkey.
Like
And
you're
I'm
a
gonna
monkey.
do a performance of a 19 non-natural to pretend like I'm a monkey. I'm
Okay.
gonna start huffing drugs.
How much of that bag?
How much is left in grams?
I'm gonna eat a handful. I'm gonna spread a handful on my
Okay.
perception check. Too infected to hide anymore nipple bite wound
Okay.
because it's black and veiny all over my chest now. Says your text messages.
Yeah. So you just huff a whole bunch of that fungal dust?
Yeah, and I'm holding the bag.
Did you take a heroic dose?
Probably 2 heroic doses.
Jesus.
So about 12 grams?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really getting really into monkey character.
Roll me a con save. Roll me a con save.
That is a 10.
Okay.
Charlie, did you know he was bit?
No, I sure as hell didn't.
What is the one thing, Sean, that you would like more than anything else right now? Like that you really wish you had?
Tentacles.
I mean, okay.
Oh, and a knife. A chef's knife. And a fucking restaurant that I could run and yell at people in.
My father's approval.
But I would settle for a food truck because, I started out with a hot dog cart
Sure.
out on the East Coast, and then I got that sous chef position in Houston, and then I showed up.
Houston.
Yeah, Houston. I've been to
Went to
Houston.
Houston.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Houston,
Houston, yeah.
and then I showed up, and the apocalypse happened, so I never really got that sous chef position. So, some recognition would be great.
Okay.
Any of those things.
Great. So,
Chemicals.
Sean, you are tripping balls right now as you feel like you are in a kitchen.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It doesn't look like
This
you're
is
on a
familiar.
pole.
No,
it looks
but-
like you're, It also looks
okay.
like Kevin and Charlie have turned into various dishes that need to go out right now
Mm-hmm.
because somebody ordered that stuff and you're going to get a bad Yelp review. Your chefs are probably on a smoke break, knowing your chefs. And you also feel really weird as just a mass of tentacles. Now this is in real life, not in his.
This is what me and
but
Charlie
I mean,
say?
I already sent out the octopus. It's okay.
Yeah. Well, for Kevin and Charlie, you notice Sean does all this stuff up there, huffs and rubs green stuff in his chest, and all of a sudden he just starts sprouting these giant fungal growths out of his body, and then also a bunch of tentacles. His head snaps open,
Fung tentacles.
and these fungal covered tentacles pop out, and he's bulky, but also kind of looks like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, because he's really going all in on that Gollum thing.
Hey, River!
And he's hanging from the top
By a tentacle.
pole. Yeah.
A real
Looking
swole tentacle.
directly at Kevin and Charlie.
Hey.
Mostly Kevin though, because the Kev Paccio has to go out first.
Okay.
Hey, Charlie.
That fucking tracks. That fucking tracks.
Charlie, run or gun. Run or gun.
I'm not worried about the cedar plank. Okay, I'm more worried about the meat that goes on top of it.
Mm. I think we gotta kill him.
I know, but aggressive humans.
That's true.
Do you
Run.
think we can run and maybe it will cause robots to come out and take care of the monster since there's no
Monkey
fungus?
robots.
Are the monkeys
Run.
even real, bro?
Yeah.
Is he speaking English or is it
That was out of character.
And while you're asking about monkeys, that's where we're going to take a break. And we're back. roll initiative.
Run.
We get an action before we
Sure, you get it.
Yeah, while they're watching the tentacle fungus sprout.
run.
Okay, so you guys start to book it.
23.
Yeah, you're booking it very well. You get an additional 5 feet in
Take it.
addition to your double movement speed.
17.
You just run your full normal movement speed. Nothing's too special. All right, so give me initiative.
Rip, Sean.
21.
Do you want me to roll, Sean, or you got it?
No, you're Sean.
18.
3.
8.
I'm pretty far away from you, though.
I don't know. I'm pretty good at brachiating from.
So yeah, up first will be River.
So I hear Kevin calling out to me, and I reply with my usual monkey scream of fear. But I also look back. What do I see?
You see Kevin and Charlie running as fast as they can towards you, but then behind
Finally,
them,
they listen to me.
you see hanging from a pole. You're gonna guess that it was Sean at some point, but it's a giant tentacly fungal monster.
with legs dangling.
Sean
underneath
was
it.
a squid monkey all along.
Yeah,
A sea monkey.
A squonky.
A squunky.
Do the squonky leg. Do the
It's
squonky
squonky
leg.
I will continue running.
Okay. Do you want to try and run faster than you normally would, or just take your full movement speed?
I just take my full movement speed.
What, you want to botch and then fall over?
I'm also on the lookout for monkeys.
Actual monkey.
Roll perception.
At 9.
Philip.
You don't see anything while you're sprinting in the wee hours of what's left of the day. The twilight, I guess.
We did not mean to trespass on your territory, monkeys.
When do the golden monkeys come out? Is it sunset or what?
The golden monkeys.
Don't know. So the next up would be Sean.
Seanster.
As previously stated, Kev Paccio needs to go out to the table.
You have quadruple your normal movement speed
Damn it.
So I can spend
because he's
one
got a lot of
action-
limbs now.
Yeah, and there's so many streetlights.
That he can.
I'm just like
fall
Spider-Man.
They're
off
brand
of-
new.
He should be tripping over them.
So
Yeah.
my athletics, sorry, I put a lot of points into that actually. Is a 14.
Okay.
Do I get any stat bonuses now?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm ready to edit my character sheet if you want.
Your HP increases by about 50 points,
Okay.
and your strength score increases by 4. Your dex score increases by 2.
Hold on, too fast. Dex strength is increased by 4.
Mm-hmm. Dex is increased by 2.
Okay.
Your intelligence is decreased by probably 6.
Well, that sucks. All right, I'm quite dumb. Wisdom,
You're dumb funky, is what you are. Fungal.
charisma.
Oh, minus 15.
We'll just put that at a 1 then. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Wisdom, you know what? I'll give you plus 1 because you probably grew some extra eyes as well.
okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Still the same. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to grapple with my bottom tentacles, Kevin.
All right, so you run over and you are trying to get at Kevin.
So the beef carpaccio, I need to hold it.
Okay.
Wow, that sucks. Okay, so I attack roll 4 on the die. Plus 5 is 9. Plus 2 is 11. What's your AC?
14.
You slippery little minx, you.
So Kevin, Sean comes up behind you and he's scrambling super fast. And you feel the tentacle just barely graze the back of your leg and just miss. And you feel your butthole just tighten up real like a snare drum.
Very, very sensual.
Yes. And, I mean, Sean, technically you have another attack.
Oh, yeah, I'll take it.
Because you're past level 5.
Oh gosh darn!
I crit 20.
Oh, okay.
You're grappling me?
It's a grapple though, so I guess
Yeah.
I don't actually get to do damage. with
Yeah,
the
you just
grapple.
grab him.
So that is a strength roll of a 25
Oh,
opposing.
and I rolled a 19.
Yeah. So you Kevin,
You heroically try to squeeze out, but it doesn't work.
but yeah, the other one of the other tentacles just wraps around your midsection, and you are just all locked up, held in place by this big beefy tentacle.
So how many tentacles do I have?
Right now, you grew 6 tentacles.
And are they all coming out of my nipple or
chest?
chest, head? Like
Like your big, like I'm talking about, like usable tentacles. The 6 are out of your chest. You have a bunch of little ones out of your mouth.
and I still have arms, or are they just not?
Yeah, you
usable?
still have your mouth, your
Okay.
arms.
Cool. So I'm holding a gun still.
Where would you have
I had
had
it
that?
in my right arm.
Okay. Roll me an intelligence check. Because your character might have just dropped it.
7.
Yeah, your character dropped it when you changed into a
Unfortunate.
monster.
Okay. That's cool.
Okay. So then it will be Charlie.
I'm gonna take out my hockey stick and cut that tentacle.
Okay. -2 because
That's it.
cold shot.
It's then a 20.
I need hands in the kitchen.
It's going to hit, probably. Right, Sean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. I'll roll your damage.
Cool. I'm trying to remember what the damage was for that. So give me a second.
I think we had said 2d6.
I think so.
I fucking hate you, Kevin.
That's 14 damage.
Yeah, it actually slices the tentacle right off, dropping Kevin. Though you notice that the place where the tentacle was cut seems to be growing a little bit. Like you could tell it's going to split into 2 new tentacles, like a hydra sort of thing.
How much
Cool.
damage?
14.
Okay. And all previous damage is wiped or no?
Sure.
Okay. Suck it, assholes.
So then it's Kev or Charlie. You doing something
No.
else? Because you have 2 attacks.
I'm gonna pull my right helmet out of my bag and put it on.
Okay. I mean,
What about your left
You
helmet?
just do that
Yeah. And then I'm gonna hit him in the head
with a stick.
with my hockey. Yeah, it's got reach and cleave and
No,
everything.
I know.
It does,
I'm
yeah.
just checking.
To 19.
Yeah,
Still
it's
good?
17 damage.
All right, so you slash across the bottom jaw of Sean, and it actually cuts off the jaw. It falls off, and now those tentacles are really like, and they've sort of burst out more, and like a greenish, blackish, reddish blood has exploded out, and it splashes on you a little bit. Well, on your ride helmet, I should say.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's gross.
14 and 17 is 31.
Oh, you're writing down the damage taken.
Yeah.
Got it.
Gotcha. Kevin.
I'm gonna run.
Has he never experienced this before?
No.
What did
Have-
you do in the zombie apocalypse?
You know what? Roll me a con save, Kevin.
It's 19.
Hey, you're fine. You're some nerves of steel.
Nope. I just the sphincter of steel.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna try to run like into a building.
Okay.
Like just find the closest, maybe like hit an alleyway and then go into a building in the alley, or just try to hide.
Okay. Sean.
While I'm screaming like help,
Okay.
hit monkey,
Sean. Roll me a
AOO?
Grodd,
Tag
gorilla
opportunity.
Grodd.
God damn it. No, I miss. I roll a 3 on the fucking die.
Oh yeah, you just swipe wildly
Fucking
at
11,
Kevin and
yeah.
miss him. Okay. So
I really want to kill this guy.
not Kevin and Charlie so much, but River, while you're running, you notice that on the rooftops next to you, there are a bunch of armed monkeys with nets running from building to building, keeping pace with you, River.
GME.
And they're locked eyes with you, and they have helmets on.
TPK.
Me, peace, human. And
You
I'm
don't have his
making
shirt
like
on.
real-
Yeah.
me, peace, human. Bad human have
Performance
tentacle.
roll. That's a performance
Yeah,
roll.
roll performance.
It fell off. Oh,
Your pants.
oh.
Go figures.
Well, you don't say. That's going to be a performance of 19.
Without making eye contact.
Okay. You think that you notice that they like sort of stop and turn and look,
Like, oh.
and like they have their guns ready and they start to run
guns?
back. Yeah, they got guns.
Is this Planet of the Apes? Did you
Maybe.
recently watch Planet of the Apes?
No, I didn't, but I know of that movie.
I know of that movie.
I climbed.
I know that movie.
You
I
know
climbed the cliff.
You know the Tim Burton one is on Prime.
It's garbage.
It's on Prime.
I don't care.
Oh,
It's
Caesar?
garbage.
No,
No,
that's
the
good
worst one
ones.
with Marky Mark.
Wait, Marky Mark was in these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he made out with a monkey lady.
Yeah. It's terrible. You don't remember?
I saw it in theaters.
I might have. I don't
Me
remember.
too.
And I screamed,
Oh,
bestiality! And the whole theater laughed, and then I knew my job was done.
I thought it was fun.
When you were working at theater that time?
No, this was in upstate New York.
Is that the one Michael Clark Duncan was in?
I don't know that name.
Michael
Yep.
Clark Duncan.
Michael Clark Duncan,
Yep, I've seen that one.
Oscar winner Michael Clark Duncan,
Yeah, he's
Dennis.
The
fucking
Green
sweet.
Mile, Dennis?
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Uh,
Right.
Not a. God damn it.
The
He
first
plays a gorilla.
on-screen representation of the Kingpin, Dennis,
Shut up.
in Ben Affleck Daredevil.
Then I miss you, baby, and I don't want to miss a thing. That movie?
Armageddon.
Yep, thank you.
He was also in that Ben Affleck movie. Yeah,
Was he?
Yep,
Yeah,
he
was
was
in
in
Armageddon.
Armageddon?
I
Heck
watched it
yeah.
Yeah,
every
he
week
was.
at work.
He was the huge black guy in that movie.
I don't remember that movie enough.
I love that movie.
Dude, that guy is fucking sweet.
Yes.
Sad he's dead.
Yes.
Yeah, rip.
From the giantness.
So the monkeys turn around and start running back in the direction of where Sean is. So they're not going to do anything yet because they're too far away, but they are moving in that direction. So back around
Bacharach.
to River.
Bert back around
He
to
just
River.
went and tried to.
I just
okay.
communicated with the monkeys.
Gotcha. Are you going to keep running?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just checking. So you just keep running. Got it. Then it'll be Sean.
Fuck this appetizer. Why won't it fire?
It slid into the oven.
Okay, I grapple it with a 28.
You have it grappled.
I'm going to bite it with my. I'm going to taste it to see if it's good.
Taste test it?
To see if
Okay.
it's good to get to the table.
What
Hold
are you
on.
whatting? Who are
Time
you
out,
doing what to?
Time out.
What? To who?
To whom, Dennis?
I grapple it with a tentacle, and then
He's
the
trying to
tentacle
grapple you.
mouth
I
bites you.
ran into a building.
He's in a house.
He's going to follow.
I mean, yeah, Sean can
So
follow you.
I was trying to go into the alleyway to lose sight of him, and then jump into a house. And you said, "Okay, you do."
I mean, go into an
Do a high
alleyway.
check. Do a high check. Legit. Do
Yeah,
a high
roll
check.
high check.
Okay, is that a stealth, Dennis?
Yeah, let's go stealth.
Great, I rolled it.
What was it?
I'm not gonna
No,
say
and
until
my
he
perception
rolls.
Oh, okay.
Is a 16.
19 on my die.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Sean, you go into the alley and you don't see him anymore.
He doesn't have a nose, so he can't smell.
I was gonna say
So tentacle goes.
that would give you away. I guess roll perception check to try and sense something.
Perceive-
Otherwise,
To perceive a new target, I roll a 9.
I mean, you don't sense anything in this alleyway. You
Okay.
know that you burned your hand on the stove back in the kitchen. so-
Fuck. Refire app. Send me a new carpaccio or Brazola.
You turn and look,
New
and
Brazola.
there is a new Rizola sitting there in the
No,
middle of the
Brazola.
whatever you said.
Yeah.
Is sitting there right in the middle of the stove.
Okay. Turn and move towards it.
Okay,
I think that's all my actions.
sure. Sean or Charlie runs
This
up to
die
you.
sucks.
Why do you keep rolling it?
Well, it was good once.
Then it'll be your turn, Charlie.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay.
It's a 23.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Hold on, did he leave her attack Because she would have had a
That's
Yeah,
true.
attack
do an
of
AO.
opportunity.
You also get
That
an
is
attack of
true.
opportunity. Yeah. So you,
So use that roll for an AO.
sure, you can do that one for your AOO. AOO.
Okay. So that's 15 damage.
15 more damage as he slashes you across the back, cutting into your already tattered,
Cape.
bandolier,
Mm-hmm.
tit carriage or whatever it was. Okay, so now it's your regular turn, Charlie. So
Now
you
he's
need-
back.
Yeah. Now he's
Yeah.
back.
I'm going for the head again.
Okay.
Stop it.
My head.
21.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
It's 11 plus 7 is 18 damage.
Wow.
And so you hit him pretty hard in the head, and you notice that half of what was his face is now fallen away, and like there are little bits like his brain is gone at this point. It's all just like a fungal growth that you've kind of cleaved a little bit. He's not dead yet, but he's looking real rough.
If this were a previous edition of D&D, I would be bloodied right now.
Okay. So you have another attack, I think.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay.
And Charlie's just like screaming, wailing on him.
Stop.
It's a 29.
It's gonna hit.
Yeah, if you're above 15, you're good.
Yeah.
She hasn't rolled anything less than a 20 yet, so.
With 12 damage.
Okay, you
All
just
right.
keep hacking away pieces of his head. There's barely any of it left at this point. Okay, then it'll be Kevin. You're hiding in the
I'm not.
alleyway.
Yeah, I'm not moving.
Okay.
What a son of a bitch.
Maybe you like move like further out of town.
No,
Just staying in the
I'm
hiding is
I'm
working.
hiding.
hiding. Got
It's got him this far through the apocalypse.
Sure.
Let me stop now.
it. The monkeys are gonna roll up and start to fire wildly in that vicinity. Yeah, with like M16s.
Oh, it sucks to be
And
Jenna's
shotguns
character.
and rifles and pistols. Some of the monkeys are dual wielding pistols. They're just going to fire wildly down there.
Charlie, play dead.
Charlie played dead.
Arm wrestle the monkeys for dominance.
She probably would win against the monkeys.
How big are these monkeys?
They're probably twice as big as a chimpanzee.
God damn.
Kind of beefy looking.
Those are large monkeys.
Are very large.
Biggest monkeys in the fucking world.
But also, River was
Because the red
Right.
ones. Yeah.
I mean, I think that's the most important thing.
The
That
river
Rivers
was right through
correct.
it.
A river writes through it.
Poor Sean.
Considering two of the monkeys crit their shots on you. Let's see. Here.
Oh.
It's American
I
Werewolf
got
in London, but with
You
Sean
got so many hit
with
points
tentacles.
left. Let's go. Sorry, 65 hit points left.
65 hit points. I'm out of
Don't do
those
math at me.
dice. So.
59.
60.
Where was your health?
Don't math at me. I got my character sheet.
You started at 135.
Don't you math at me.
Where's your health at?
Who's to say that's even
Yeah,
correct?
where's your
You.
health?
Because you added it.
I am good at math.
This is the Prodigy episode. I call this one Monkey Starter.
Wicked monkey starter. Sorry, twisted monkey starter.
Same thing.
So 36 plus 8 is 44,
Okay, Steve,
53,
the Prodigy album, I was really into it in middle school.
60.
I
Old
loved
man?
it. We all were, bro. Like I still kind of am.
You take 76 damage, Sean,
Oh, I'm dead.
as just like a hail of gunfire. Caught in that is going to be Charlie, who will take.
Diesel power.
What?
Great song.
What's
Or-
what was the hit?
It was above your AC.
Oh no, it wasn't.
Is your AC above a 20?
Well, oh fuck.
Oh, no, it's not.
My AC is a 20.
Oh, well.
They can't do they can't do all that damage to both of us.
There was a lot of monkey shooting.
Yeah, but is she like partially covered from like.
Yeah, I'm not rolling full
240%?
damage dice. I'm rolling half.
60.
The Fat of the Land is a great album.
Fatty Land's a great album.
And Diesel Power is a great
Jesus.
song off of The Fat of the
That'd be
Land.
nice. You take 26 damage as you get shot a whole bunch of times.
All right.
A lot of bullets miss too. But yeah, so it's just all of a sudden monkeys pop out and just firing wildly and shredding Sean into a big pile of awful goo.
Suddenly, monkeys, hundreds of them.
And it gets just real quiet.
Welcome. Monkules saved us.
Sean falls down and Charlie just screams at him and sits down.
Okay.
River will make his way back to his compadres to help Monkey translate.
Okay. So most of the monkeys are staying on the roof with guns drawn, pointed at
I will sling my rifle.
Charlie, and now River is, comes over. There does seem to be a monkey delegate that comes down.
I'm gonna pop my head out of the trash can.
Mm-hmm. You see that there's a thing going on in the town.
Does the monkey delegate have a little sash?
No, the monkey delegate has a suit
Oh,
and a top hat.
And a bowler.
And just
please let this be Tristan's.
Is
new
this
character.
Gunther?
just want to let this be Tristan's new character.
No, it's not. I don't have a new character. Fuck off.
Gunther.
So yeah, so it just sort of like saunters out. And just
Ooh,
roll. How do you want to try and understand what this monkey is telling you, River?
I want to put together my understanding of my basic communication class I took at Bakersfield Community College. I want to use a combination of body language, grunts, tones, and amount of teeth shown.
Roll me an intelligence and a wisdom. Intelligence and a wisdom check.
I'm gonna
Dex?
No dex.
I'm gonna make my way out of the trash can and back to the city street.
Making my way down.
You see that
Okay.
there's a monkey in a suit who's talking at
Monkey's
River.
past.
Intelligence is 17.
Okay. You're pretty sure you're understanding at least a rough idea of what they're saying.
Isn't this kind of your thing, though?
Wisdom is a 3.
Okay. So you're not really getting tone so much, but you're understanding roughly what they're saying.
Yeah, uh-huh.
And it's pretty rudimentary, but you're basically getting like you hear no, why?
Yeah. Oh.
You bring monster.
And I will try to communicate through gesture and interpretive dance that monster chase, we run, can't help come here. Please, let pass. Not bother you, monkey.
Can I assist him?
Do you speak monkey?
No, but I'm a
He
guidance
speaks
counselor.
teenager, though.
That doesn't have anything to communicate with monkeys.
Teenagers are basically monkeys.
What
Come
are
on.
teenagers but monkeys persevering?
Monkeys. No, you can't.
That's
assist.
fair.
River, roll me a performance check.
Okay. Please. Oh, no.
Hey, I didn't die.
It's 8.
Okay. You're not really getting. He seems a little on edge as he yells back at you. We see you bring monster in.
I will kneel down and look down in front of him and offer my open palm.
And he looks confused and he smacks your hand away.
Oh, y'all don't do that here? Okay.
Rub belly, love.
I will. Okay. So I will take my bag of fungus out, and I will
You don't
roll
have
a
it.
fatty.
You don't have it.
Where's my bag of fungus?
Sean
Sean took it all.
Oh no!
He stole it while you weren't looking and
That's why
took
he's
all of
a
it.
giant
no!
tentacle
He huffed
Oh.
it and rubbed it into his wounds. So,
I'm gonna
Oh,
try
no.
sign language.
do you know sign language?
Yes, I do.
That is an actual language you know?
Yes.
Coco sad.
Okay.
What? do you
Robin
want- do you want, like,
Williams, good.
performance, or what do you want?
I mean, if you know sign language, you could just do sign
okay,
language.
I do sign
Kevin,
language.
good gorilla.
the monkey ambassador turns and notices that, oh, okay, so it starts to sign back at you.
Okay.
So, what are you saying to monkey ambassador?
I'm gonna first and foremost apologize for unknowingly bringing a human that was infected into their city. If we knew that he was infected, we would never have brought him here. I do appreciate their assistance on bringing him down, and if there's anything that I can personally do to repay them for their efforts, I am in their debt.
Such as do a live sign performance of Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus.
So he signs back at you, and essentially he says, debt is a good way of putting it, as you are all going to be put into labor camps. As humans really are not fit to be in society, so they're only good for working.
We not want be in society. We want go Taco Bell. Leave.
He glances over at you, and he just turns back to the person who he can actually talk to.
There's
Chalupas in the future.
Oh boy. Hey, Charlie.
Charlie's just like not having it.
Yeah. Charlie, I don't know what to do here.
They've got guns.
You work in mines.
I can't tell them that like two of us are injured, and one of them is a fungal prayer.
Two of them are fungal players.
No, I don't praise the.
I don't
She just has a
pray. I
spear
just am
of
the
them.
champion.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Sounds like
Is there anything else that we could do than work in the mines?
he signs.
Persuasion.
He's there and he's stroking his chin.
Persuasion.
He's thinking about it.
Be
You
very
don't have-
good at
He's just thinking.
Eat tick.
Me, doctor, help self-actualize.
What if we are a resource gathering team and we bring back supplies that are needed that you guys don't have here?
Or show you how to farm wheat,
You make
beer.
good housekeepers.
What about teaching them how to? I could teach you how to farm.
We don't need to farm.
Banana grow on tree.
We don't eat bananas.
Hey, that's fucking offensive, River. Stop it.
Why don't you eat bananas? They're good.
And he lightly just smacks you on the face.
8 damage.
Ugh.
Ignorant. You fly across the street.
Ignorant monkey.
Banana, good. Yum yum. Me.
He
No,
just
no,
shakes
no.
his head.
Yeah.
He's like, housekeeper, mines,
Ugh.
or,
Death.
and he thinks, tree cutter.
Charlie.
Charlie looks up and she's like, "Why don't y'all have any fungus here?"
We monkeys are a clean, much cleaner than you dirty, dirty humans.
They pick
Fungal.
the fungus out of their hair.
Fungal humans also don't mind monkeys.
Yes.
We kill on sight,
They
like most humans.
they don't get infected because they're not humans.
And they kill humans.
Charlie, do you want to be a housekeeper or a tree cutter? I know you did work for the wood industry, but what I'm thinking is, what do you think the best percentage of us being able to slip the noose?
Excuse me?
Get
Honestly,
hung.
probably tree cutter.
But I'm
Out
thinking
in the woods.
I get
large
that, but they're
group.
going to be on us with guns constantly. If we're in the house, if we're in the house, we could probably just sneak out in the middle of the night.
Monkeys are diurnal.
But if you're already out in the woods, you're farther away from the
Yeah, monkeys aren't good at swinging from trees quickly.
right. But there's less of them. So like, if you start from the town center, there's hundreds of monkeys. But if you start from where you're cutting trees to build houses,
What are they going to do?
five
Raise
monkeys.
the monkey alarm?
Well, they have howlers.
Do you
can
have
see
a
the
monkey
howlers.
alert?
They do. They have howlers up there.
Yeah, they definitely have howler monkeys.
And the gibbons that sling shit.
Yeah, I've played with you for 6 years. I understand.
Gibbons are really good at brachiating.
And as a group of monkeys come out with
Charlie, what do you want to do before this episode ends?
with monocles and
We're
shackles,
going to the house.
Houses.
that is where we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, and Twitch at Botch Podcast. This episode of Botch was brought to you by the Patreon producers, His Lord and Mastery Big Jim, The Knock Big John, Lord Chronic Skinner, God King Shanda Panda.
Long may she monkey run.
Feed her bananas.
No bananas. It's the Pacific Northwest.
B-Mal, Zuchari, Gamers Galaxy, Disgruntled Furniture, Bread2287, and Sapper Supreme.
Bruh.
You want to support the show? You can do so in many ways. You can go over to PayPal and give us a one-time donation at paypal.com/botchpodcast. You can
one
go
does that
to
Hell.
botchpodcast.com/store and pick up some of the merchandise that is still up there, or easily just head on over to dickblood.me and support us on Patreon where you can, like our newest patron, Sapper Supreme.
Sapper Supreme. What about horse paste? FreedomValleyHorsepaste.com.
Yeah, dickblood.me is shorter.
Sure.
You want to support us but don't want to do it financially? I don't blame you. But you can head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. You know what? Just tell us what your favorite monkey is in the iTunes review.
It's a gibbon.
It's not even your fiance thinks that.
New World monkeys.
Thank you to Gozer for intro and outro music. More of them over at teddy.cc/Gozer. Thank you to Emily Swan for album art. You can support her all over the internet at a swan named Emily. Missing the back catalog, we'll just go into the show notes to Botch Archives, and there it all is. All 5 seasons
Of the stuff that we did before.
So check that out there. Hey, you know what? Also, if you're listening on Spotify, you don't know this, you can just leave us a 5-star review right in the Spotify app.
Really?
We salute you, Bread2287. You are this episode's
Lone
Survivor.
Latency.
And as always,
Steve, go.
When your complex series of grunts, gestures, and poor posture is not enough to secure your release from your new monkey masters, Hal Botched, and we'll capture you.
see you next week, nerds. What a strange 2 episodes.
Dennis,
What?
it's a sign of submission, Dennis, that monkeys do.
It's literally a sign of submission.
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
you do that to a monkey and you're telling them
That
you're
they're
in
in
control.
I
charge.
submit. Yeah.
They already know that.
He only no guys. We gotta give him credit because he's only heard of Planet of the Apes. He's never actually watched.
I watched the
according
first
to him.
Which first one?
That's the one that the gesture is
one.
in.
The original one.
Oh no! I,
blew it
The
up.
Charlton Heston
You should
one.
watch. You should watch the Rise of the Planet of the Apes series.
Yeah,
It's really good.
The
I
trilogy
haven't
is
seen
great.
them yet.
They actually are pretty good.
Great.
It's real good.
Yeah,
And they make
real
fun
good.
of Donkey in it.
You know, donkey lips.
And we love Donkey in this show.
From Salute Your
Salute
Shorts.
your
you know?
shorts, yeah. Giving everyone awful waffles. What do you expect?
Why do they let you call you that? He says, Donkey. Fuck you.
No, haven't seen any of those.
Caesar, strong monkey.
Thank the people in chat, Dennis.
Okay. Bread2287. Any toe.
Anito.
No, it's any and toe.
Anito.
No. Any
Why don't we ask any into?
Ava Semaphore. Big damn judge. Ark Almighty. Grazzle Daz and Lurks. That's it. That's all I got.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out.
Oh, buy me some ice cream.
It's good. God damn it. No, I'm yawning. All right. See you guys next week.
Oh, whose pick is it for movie night?
See your mom next
think
week.
it's mine.
you, right?
I think it's mine.
Da-dun, da-dun.
Yeah, it's going to be a Western or a Chinese movie.
All right.
A Western or an Eastern movie? You mean?
Pretty much.
So Seven Samurai.
Oh, that's not going to be on there.
It's not
It's
Chinese.
also Japanese, I think.
You said Western or Eastern.
That's true. It is Eastern.
It's true, but I said Chinese. Bye.